Walking home through the fog, I stumbled upon an old, weather diary lying in the middle of the path, its pages fluttering eerily in the wind. Curious and strangely compelled, I picked it up, only to find that the entries seemed to recount my exact steps from that very evening. Each page detailed my route, the flickering streetlights I passed under, and the chilling sensation of being watched. The fog thickened around me, and a sense of dread sank in as I realized this wasn't just some random coincidence. It felt like the diary knew me, possibly better than I knew myself. Continuing to read as I walked, I found entries that described moments I had forgotten, like the time I lost my way as a child in these very streets, or the night my best friend vanished, never to be seen again. The diary seemed to know the secrets I had buried deep within. My heart pounded harder with each turn of the page, revealing more of my past that I'd rather leave forgotten. Then, an entry mentioned a figure in the fog, always watching, always waiting. I quickened my pace, glancing nervously around, but the fog was too thick to see more than a few feet ahead. By the time I reached the final pages, the diary's tone had shifted to a menacing familiarity. It described a shadowy figure that had been following me for years, always just out of sight, lurking in the periphery of my life. The words seemed to pulse with a malevolent energy, urging me to turn around. Panic surged through me as I finally looked up from the diary, the fog now suffocatingly dense. I could barely make out a dark silhouette emerging from the mist, matching the description in the diary perfectly. The final entry, written in a shaky hand, simply read, "It's behind you." My blood ran cold as I felt a chilling breath on the back of my neck. I dropped the diary and ran, but the fog seemed to close in, trapping me in an endless loop of fear. No matter how far or fast I ran, the silhouette remained just a step behind, always there, always watching. The diary was no longer just a recount of my past, it had become a harbinger of my inescapable fate.